The true story of the Vatican reptilians. In the depths of the Vatican, a secret society of reptilians and Homo capensis had been controlling the world's governments and economies for centuries. The reptilians were masters of disguise, able to take on the form of humans and infiltrate positions of power. Meanwhile, the Homo capensis were known for their exceptional intelligence and strategic thinking. Their plan was simple: manipulate world leaders into making decisions that serve their own interests, while keeping the general public in the dark about their true intentions. They used their vast resources and network of connections to stay one step ahead of any attempts to expose their activities. But one day, a young journalist stumbled upon evidence of their existence. She infiltrated the Vatican and uncovered a hidden chamber where the reptilians and Homo capensis held their secret meetings. She captured footage of their meetings, which revealed their plans to take over the world's chocolate supply and enslave the human race. As the journalist attempted to escape, she was pursued by the reptilians, who chased her through the corridors of the Vatican. Just as they were about to capture her, she reached into her pocket and pulled out a chocolate bar. To her surprise, the reptilians stopped in their tracks, mesmerized by the delicious smell. The journalist realized that the secret to defeating the reptilians and Homo capensis was chocolate. She teamed up with a group of chocolatiers and launched a worldwide campaign to flood the market with the most delicious chocolate ever created. The reptilians and Homo capensis were no match for the power of chocolate, and their grip on the world began to loosen. As they retreated to their secret lairs, the journalist and the chocolatiers celebrated their victory with a feast of chocolate, while the world looked on in amazement at the bizarre turn of events. And so, the reptilian and Homo capensis conspiracy was finally exposed and defeated, thanks to the irresistible power of chocolate. But just when the world thought the reptilian and Homo capensis threat had been neutralized, a new conspiracy emerged. This time, it involved a group of aliens who had crash-landed on Earth and were seeking to take over the planet. The aliens were unlike anything the world had ever seen. They had 3 heads, 6 tentacles, and a love for reality TV shows. The journalist and the chocolatiers knew they couldn't face the alien threat alone. They teamed up with a group of astrophysicists and engineers to create a weapon that could send the aliens back to their home planet. After months of intense work, they finally succeeded. They built a giant chocolate cannon. The giant chocolate cannon was loaded with the most delectable chocolate in the world. When fired, it emitted a powerful chocolate smell that was irresistible to the aliens. They were lured into the cannon and sent hurtling back into space, never to be seen again. And so, the world was saved once again, this time, thanks to the power of chocolate and the ingenuity of a team of scientists, journalists, and chocolatiers. As the dust settled, the group celebrated with a giant chocolate cake, grateful to be alive and in possession of the world's most delicious weapon. But the victory against the aliens was short-lived. The intense chocolate aroma of the cannon had attracted the attention of a giant intergalactic chocolate corporation, which saw the potential of using the chocolate scent as a marketing tool. They offered the group a massive amount of money to license the technology and use it to sell their products. At first, the group was hesitant. They didn't want to commercialize the chocolate cannon and cheapen the impact it had on the world. But as the reality of their situation set in, they realized they needed the money to continue their fight against the forces of darkness. The giant intergalactic chocolate corporation launched the Alien Chocolate Campaign, which quickly became a global sensation. People all over the world couldn't resist the sweet scent of the chocolate, and sales skyrocketed. The group used the profits to fund their research and development, and continued to use their innovative approach to solving problems. And so, the world learned a valuable lesson: sometimes, even the most unexpected solutions can have a big impact. The power of chocolate saved the world not once, but twice. And while the group had to make a compromise in the end, they knew that the money they earned would be put to good use. The giant chocolate cannon may have been a weapon, but it was also a symbol of hope and ingenuity, reminding people that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with a little bit of creativity and a lot of chocolate. Stay tuned for more updates.